What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince of YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka that 22-year-old kid with the light squeaky voice, aka Prince Anthony, and things have been going great here on the Seattle Pelicans MYGM mode. But great is just an understatement. Things have been going super amazing. As a matter of fact, no, things have been super easy on the Seattle Pelicans MYGM mode. So it's time for me to shake things up. Time for me to make a change. We're 36-7 for the NBA season so far. Our squad is just dominating and destroying the competition with ease. And how can we not? Look at this roster that I put together. We had Anthony Davis, who was originally on the squad. We signed Steph Curry during the offseason. We traded for Devin Booker. We drafted Lonzo Ball, Josh Jackson. I just traded for Jamal Murray. We also traded for Steven Adams in the offseason. This team is just super sexy, so I decided to simulate to the end of the season and make some changes to the roster just to make things more interesting and fair for this MYGM mode. So I decided I'm going to get rid of 3 of my 4 main players. So Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, and Steven Adams. 3 of those players are not going to be on the squad anymore by the end of this upcoming offseason. But nonetheless, we finished the NBA season. I simulated to the end. LeBron James finished with the MVP award. Markelle Fultz, Rookie of the Year, wasn't Lonzo Ball. Kia Defensive Player of the Year goes to Andre Drummond. Dwayne Wade was 6th Man of the Year. Coach of the Year, Tyronn Lue. And Allen Williams, who also won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. And in terms of the all-rookie teams, Lonzo Ball and Josh Jackson both made the all-rookie first team, bro. Congrats to them. But here we are in the NBA playoffs. We finished 59-23 for the season, so of course we have to win the NBA championship. So here we go. First round, we beat the San Antonio Spurs. Second round, we beat the Denver Nuggets. We make it to the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors without Stephen Curry. I simulate the round, and look at this bullshit. We lost to the Golden State Warriors. We got eliminated in the Western Conference Finals. With a team like the one that I have, we lost. We didn't even make it to the finals, bro. Look at this. The Cleveland Cavaliers won the NBA championship. This is some major BS, bro. Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green beat Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, Jamal Murray, Devin Booker. Oh my goodness, get the hell out of here. I do not believe that shit. LeBron James, Finals MVP. Now looking at the player retirements, Vince Carter retired. He made it to the Hall of Fame. Andre Miller retired. Paul Gasol, Richard Jefferson, Boris Diaw, Kyle Korver, and a whole bunch of other great players that was in the NBA. And check this out. Looking at the league meetings, there's going to be a new rule next season in the NBA, and that rule is that they changed the time the offense is given to advance the ball to the front court from 8 seconds to 12 seconds, and everybody agreed on that, so it's been approved. So that should add a little bit of excitement heading into next season. But taking you guys to the draft lottery, as most of you guys know, I made a trade last offseason to get the Boston Celtics pick that they got from the Brooklyn Nets. And check this out, I am going to end up with the 4th overall pick in the NBA draft thanks to the Brooklyn Nets. The Suns go number 1, the Heat number 2, Hawks number 3, Pelicans number 4. But before I get into the NBA draft and make my selection, I tried to find some trade offers for Anthony Davis, Stephen Curry, and Steven Adams, and no trades were found, probably because there's a lot of free agents, so I'm gonna have to check back once the draft is over. But nonetheless, getting into the NBA draft, we get the 4th overall pick. But before I made my pick, I decided to check out the trades, and I could get a lot of people for this 4th overall pick. And I decided that I was going to make a trade with the Phoenix Suns to get DeAndre Ayton on my squad, bruh. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Phoenix Suns this draft, and he is more than likely going to be replacing Steven Adams in the starting lineup once I find a good trade for Steven Adams. But nonetheless, looking at my pending options, I decided not to pick up the team option on Devin Booker's contract. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to let go of Devin Booker, and I am going to keep Jamal Murray and put Jamal Murray in the starting lineup. I have decided that one of my 4 starters that I'm going to get rid of is Devin Booker. So now I'm looking for a possible trade for Steven Adams, and I found a nice little trade right here for Trey Lyles from the Utah Jazz, and I got the Jazz to accept this trade. So welcome to the Seattle Pelicans, Trey Lyles. I wanted to go young when doing this slight little rebuild that I'm doing right now, so that's why I decided to go with Trey Lyles. He'll be excellent coming off the bench if I decided to keep Anthony Davis, but I decided to try and see what I could get for Anthony Davis, and I offered the Brooklyn Nets Anthony Davis for basically all of their first round picks, and they would not accept that. They are dumb as hell for not taking that shit, bruh. They are dumb as hell. But thinking about it, I'm actually the one that's dumb as hell for thinking about trading Anthony Davis, and I decided that, you know what, instead of trading Anthony Davis, I'm gonna go ahead and trade Stephen Curry and let Lonzo Ball shine and get his ass into the starting lineup. So I was like, yo, Steph Curry gotta go. He's 30 years old right now, so I decided to try and make the Brooklyn Nets good again by trading Stephen Curry to the Brooklyn Nets for their 2019 first round pick and Rondae Hollis Jefferson, and the Brooklyn Nets of course accepted that offer. So goodbye Steph Curry, welcome to the Brooklyn Nets Steph Curry, and welcome to the Seattle Pelicans Rondae Hollis Jefferson. So now looking at my roster so far, I have a pretty decent starting lineup. Lonzo Ball is gonna be in the starting lineup with Jamal Murray, Josh Jackson, Anthony Davis, who I decided to keep out of my other 3 starters, and DeAndre Ayton. So basically my team is gonna be centered around Anthony Davis while still building up younger players like Lonzo Ball, Josh Jackson, DeAndre, and Jamal Murray. This is going to be a pretty sexy ass team. Comment in the comment section below what you guys think of me doing this, and on top of that, comment who should I go after in free agency in terms of role players, because I'm going after a lot of role players in free agency. So this is the Prince of YouTube signing out. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Let's go Pels.